I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh, better than I have been on the movie.
What's the day looked like for you so far?
Uh, can I tell you a fun fact? I have no idea. I like to get food sometime soon. No, not instantly. I just took a nap with Abel, my dog, and damn, not my dog, my mom's dog. I got some change kind of collected up here that I've got on this desk
Uh-huh.
that is kind of far from the homeland. Homelands.
Yeah.
That's the back.
Okay. All righty. What's on the agenda or the plan for the rest of the day?
Get food from somewhere. I have no idea.
Okay.
It's a good question, but I'm the wrong person to ask that of.
Fair enough.
Why is enough fair? Why isn't it fair the perfect amount?
Well, remember,
Oh, who needs that?
words are energy. So the way that we express ourselves is
And
very
people who are like mutes express their what they want to convey or ask for. They rather than just going and grabbing it or getting it.
okay. So what I want you to do, put up your hands like this.
I like a monkey.
Can you angle it down so I can see you?
I'll do my best, Mr. Moon.
All right, so what we're going to start with is on the right hand, put up your pinky, and on the left hand, put up your thumb. So what you're going to do is you're going to switch back and forth. Go pinky, thumb.
Okay.
Are you able to,
Do you do this often, Mr.
do I
Bell?
do this often?
Yeah. Do you do this in your off time very much?
I sometimes, yes, lately, no.
Are you, is it, you say lately, is it because you're kind of booked around the clock or
Well, busy. Yeah.
like a beaver?
Like what?
Like a beaver? You're a busy beaver?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So
Okay.
the next one we're going to have you do is 1 and 0, but then when you switch, you're going to be going, you're going to always look at the one. So I'm looking at the one right now, and then I switch and I look at the one.
This is a little, you're befuddling my brain, Mr. Brody.
That's what we want to do. We're increasing cognitive load. Uh, a very weird word, but
No, that's called ambidextrous.
yes, ambidextrous is strange, but we're increasing the amount of energy that your brain's using by
Mr.
doing,
Brody, would you like to know a fun fact about my mom?
yeah,
She's ambidextrous.
she's ambidextrous, yeah. Okay.
Is any of your immediate family ambidextrous?
No, no. Um, my mom uses her left hand to write, but that's about it.
It's better than nothing.
But yeah, so let's do that again. So you're always going to be looking at the one. And try keeping your chin still when you do it.
Duct tape helps that.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Um,
I was never that good at guitar, you know. It took 5 years with the lesson but never practiced.
okay, now
Those are the first rows in serial form. Doesn't seem.
The next one is we're gonna do
Is it a headstand?
not quite yet. We're gonna do like this, kind of like you're in a rock star band, and then on the other one, you're gonna just have a one. So one, and then you're gonna switch. So rock star. See
Have
that?
you ever studied, seen the movie School of Rock
School of Rock,
with Mr. Schneebly?
Jack,
It's played by Jack Black,
Jack Black.
but in the movie his name is Ned Schneebly,
Yeah, Ned Schneebly, yeah.
and he quote unquote teaches at a private school, and he is in this band. I don't even remember the name of the band. Death Death Hunt or something like that.
Something of that nature.
Copycat.
So rock star and one. So rock star like this,
Like a bowl.
like a bull, yeah. Like a bull. And then your switch. There you go.
Did you
Good.
know these are not known as fingers?
What's that?
These aren't known as fingers. These are fingers.
Right. This is your torso.
Your thumb. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Now
Where is that?
move on to one even more advanced here. So in this one, you're gonna put up a three like this, pointer finger, ring finger, yeah. And then on the other side, you're gonna be putting up the rock star, and then you're gonna switch. So
Well, I don't know about that.
so one, two, three, like
This
that.
one kind of takes me some time to get. There we go.
Yep, good.
That's the thing. A funnel cake's hard to have because the roll cake. This place called the Dump. Have you ever had dump cake, Australia?
Dunkin' cake?
Dump. DUMPCAKE.
No.
I am so sorry. It's like it puts Oreos way like in the middle of a trash dump.
Mhm. There you go.
Where is there? Is there? Here's is there?
Got it. You got it.
It got it good.
Got it good.
You dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Okay. Now
You have to perform for later.
let me go ahead. I'm gonna share my screen and explain why we're even doing in the first place. Because once you understand that, it will make a lot more sense. So
Are you talking about change, or are you actually talking like smells?
no, we're talking about the figure.
You're missing my sarcasm. Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
Well, but I'm a blonde at heart, so you have to
I'm
work.
so sorry. I hate my hair, even though it's trying to run away from me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Um, yeah, let's go over why we're doing that in the first place.
Have you ever been floating?
Floating,
Yeah, on rivers.
not that I'm aware of.
Have you ever tried to float? Oh, have you ever heard of somebody trying to float upriver instead of downriver?
No,
You know what that means?
no.
When you're going downriver, you're going with the flow of the water. When you're
Mhm.
going upriver, you're going against the flow of the water. You're going uphill instead of downhill.
That's actually a good point. So that's why in recovery, you're kind of swimming
Upstream.
upstream. So but the more that you do it, the easier it becomes. I would say it's actually more like a uh well, carving your way through a forest. Essentially, you're creating these new pathways, but at first it's very difficult because what's in the way? You got to cut down some trees. You got to smooth out the path. It's difficult at first, but once that path is carved through, it becomes easier. And the
Dr. Brody, have you ever been hunting?
hunting, yep,
Where do you go hunting at?
North Carolina.
I've never been, never not been or stayed in North Carolina. Have you ever been trying to go hunting near like the middle of nowhere, Missouri?
Haven't, no.
I went hunting at this guy's place uh, until 30 minutes until he was going to call me out of the stand, and I got one deer, and it was a baby buck who was like
So you got one.
by the hair changed into him. Yes,
Very good.
how good is Barry?
So now,
After the
can
form
you
part
tell me what these guys are?
people with messed up faces
In
and excessively large hands and tiny arms.
any other guess?
People with bad mouth punches, facial or extra large lips and hands. The rest is kind of itsy bitsy.
Good guess, but really these are called brain maps. This is how your brain sees your body. It's pretty weird.
I would not say that, Mr. Miller or Dr. Miller. I would say my brain only sees me having one thigh bone or only having one thigh because the other one got shattered and was replaced by a rod.
Yeah, but remember, it's like a hurricane that got hit by a house. You were in a hurricane yesterday, right?
Yes. Not
So imagine a category 5 like Katrina when it was there.
when Katrina hit where you're at in where were you at when Katrina happened?
I nowhere near. I was in North Carolina, so I only felt side effects from it. But
Well,
now imagine
hey, Harry, mom.
that your brain is a house, right? And it
Oh,
got devastated from the injury, but you can rebuild it. It may take some time,
too much time.
but you can rebuild it. So this is funny. This is why we were doing the hand exercises because your brain sees the hands as very important. This is very complicated, but that we have a different ways that the way our brain senses us, which is sensory, like if we touch something, that's how the brain maps it out. And then there's the motor homunculus, and motor just means like if I move my pinky, my brain is sending that signal, kind of like a motor, a car motor.
Yes.
And so this is the areas of our brain right here where all of that is created from.
That motor is not a good example. It's too clean.
Well, you're right. The motor is dirty.
You
Uh
know, when
more
they're used, they become dirty. That is too clean to be a car
well,
motor.
if it's a brand new motor, let's just imagine it as a brand new one, then
Those
that
are very expensive cars.
yeah. Um so this is how it's mapped out. We it has large areas of the hands are very important, the mouth and other areas are less so. So this is why we do those exercises in the first place, because the hands are important. Now you see different areas of the brain control different functions. It's just like how your legs, or let's just say your feet, have a different function than your hands, right?
Well, I think one of my legs has a different foot function than the other leg because one of my legs doesn't like to not have an Elvis twitch or Elvis step.
Right. But
Which always
just how different parts of your body have different functions, just like your nose has a different function than your mouth. It's the same thing with the brain. Different areas of the brain have different functions. And so,
Mr. Birdie, can you do this with your nose?
yes, and that's your brain that's signaling you to do so.
Can you wiggle your ears without touching them?
No, I definitely can't do that.
Sorry.
At least
Also,
not
I'm
yet.
trying to toot my own trouble.
But depending on the head injury that you sustained,
I didn't earn a head injury, but died.
right? So one of these areas could use a little more work. And for you, my opinion is that planning and thinking are probably the ones that could use the most attention to them. Just how we can strengthen our biceps, we can do the same thing with our brain, depending on what we do. So focusing is one of the most important ways that we can strengthen the areas that you could use the most help. So this is the front of your brain, and that's typically where most people get injured when they experience a concussion. So we can strengthen that, is all I'm trying to say. Uh, Now we'll take a brain break. I just want to show you real quickly what neuroplasticity looks like. So these are brain cells.
Oh.
And that's when you have a new thought, you have a new emotion, you have a new action, then brain cells grow just like that. And yours is too. Even as you learn that this new information, your brain is growing. And here's another image of what happens to the brain just by eye movements alone.
Mr. Birdie or Dr. Miller, Dr. Birdie, can you go
Yes.
like this with your eye with your pupils and then go like that?
No, that's painful actually for me.
Okay, so fun fact.
Yeah.
I can do both. No, it doesn't hurt me. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that.
So there's this electrical activity you see right here just by moving your eyes. So if there's that amount of electrical activity in the brain just by moving the eyes, then imagine all the other things that you do.
That I can do that most world can't.
So
It's us backwards. It's up by
we'll
that.
do a longer breathing session today. This is going to be
Hey, Mom.
You gentlemen are all right?
Please close the door.
Yeah, I just saw them again.
okay. If you're prepared,
I'm not.
we're going to do something a little bit longer today.
That's what she said. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate, Dr. Bird.
Impulse control, my friend.
Oh, I can't control it because it's too impulsive for that. No.
Okay. So, further ado,
Wait, is that like due to, or is it just further ado?
we're gonna alter your state of consciousness by doing these breathing exercises.
Gonna knock me out, Dr. Miller?
Yes.
Is he gonna knock me out?
So just follow along with what this gentleman's gonna help you do.
Is he really psychedelic, or is he a psycho?
The psychedelic is the DMT, the tryptophan that gets released into your brain when you do this the right way. It's the same thing when you're having very vivid dreams. The same thing happens. So
Dr. Brody, you dream?
yes, I dream. We all dream because it's rapid eye movement sleep.
I don't remember most of them as of these days, Dr. Miller.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you've had a dream before where you've experienced very vivid and wild imagination type stuff, yeah.
Yes.
That's because a high amount of DMT was released into your brain. But let's go ahead and go through this.
Breath retention on the exhale. All right. Welcome, all you beautiful breathing people. This is another guided psychedelic breathwork session where we combine conscious connected breathing with powerful breath holds. To start by getting comfortable, either lying down or seated in an upright posture. And the breathing is a bit longer today than normal, so you might experience some different sensations, maybe some tingling here and there, but just know that you're okay. And if you ever want to stop, just return to your normal breath. And today we will be doing
We'll be doing longer breath holds today, up to 1 minute and 30 seconds.
rounds, with each round finishing with a big breath hold in, followed by a long breath retention on the exhale. But don't worry, my voice and the rhythm of the music is here to guide you along. The breath will be in and out through the mouth, but you're more than welcome to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the breathing style will be belly, chest out, and on the exhale, just let it come out naturally. Something like this. Making sure that there is no pause between the inhale and exhale. So before getting started, I would like you to ask yourself why you showed up today. What is your intention? What do you want to get out of this breath? So if you want, pause the video and ask yourself why you showed up today. So with love in your heart.
That's the question for you. Why did you show up to?
I don't plan to be put 6 feet under yet, Dr. Brody. So I said I don't plan to be put 6 feet under yet, so I plan to show up
Exactly.
for a
So you
while.
set your head in the right direction.
Not the left direction or forwards.
Right
And a
direction.
smile on your face. Let's begin to breathe. In 3, 2, 1. Chest. Good. Follow the rhythm. Follow my breath. Halfway there. Breathing. 4, 3, 2. Last one, fully in. Hold. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Squeeze your abdominals. Send the energy up your spine, up your prana tube. Feel the energy. Yeah. Place your attention between your two hands. On squeezing, keep on holding. We will exhale. 3, 2, 1. Let it out fully. This 1 minute, 30-second breath. One more minute. Bring your attention back to how you feel, what you see behind your closed eyes. Just observe what is going on within you. 30 more seconds. And over a second. Take a big inhale in 3, 2, 1. Fully hold. Squeeze. Feel the energy. Yeah. Beautiful. Keep on squeezing. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it out. Get ready for round number 2.
Number 2.
In 3, 2. Keep on breathing. We can do this. This is why we're called breath away. Halfway there.
He's got no fat on in him.
Five, 4, 3, 2. Last brother, and hold. Squeeze your pelvic floor up Pull it up, squeeze your abdominals, keep everything tight. Feel the energy move up your spine. And enjoy it. Keep on squeezing. All right, we'll exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it out fully, relax. This 1 minute, 30-second breath retention.
Hello. Goodbye. See you soon, big man. Doodles, doodles.
1 more minute. This is the time to just be with yourself as you look within. Observe what you see behind your closed eyes. Feel the inner light that we all have.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm always with myself because I'm not dead yet.
What's that?
He said, "Be with yourself," and I said, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm always with myself because I'm not dead yet."
30
Right,
more
But
seconds.
inside, you close your eyes.
It becomes very dark.
Yes, that's you. That's your mind inside of you. That you. There's a universe inside of you when you realize that.
Very good. 10 more seconds. All right, we'll take a big, powerful inhale in 3, 2, 1. And hold. Squeeze and enjoy it. Send the energy up. Keep on sending it up. Yeah. Let it out in 3, 2.
Oh no!
Back to the working part
Now
of
it's
breath.
the last round. So do your best.
All you got.
All you got.
Deep breath. We'll begin in 3, 2. Halfway there. Keep on breathing. Belly chest. Belly chest. Out. Yeah, we're almost there. Keep on breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Squeeze and hold. Yeah, keep on squeezing. Feel the energy move up the prana tube. Feel your inner light shine. all the beauty within us all, let it shine. Enjoy it. Keep on squeezing. We'll exhale in 3, 2. Beautiful. Relax for this 1 minute, 30-second breath retention.
That's 90 seconds, mister.
One more minute. Thirty more seconds. Ten more seconds. Almost there. Take a big inhale in 3, 2, 1. Fully squeeze. Yeah, keep on squeezing. Feel it. Feel all the love. Beautiful. We're almost there. Let it out in 3, 2, 1.
Mr. Brody, where is there?
Allow
Looks
your
like
breathing
Vietnam.
to come back to normal.
He's not. You wouldn't say he's Hawaiian.
And as
Could be
always, I
Hawaii, yeah.
encourage you to remain where you are.
Could
Enjoy
definitely be.
feeling,
So now
reflect
it's
on
just the
your journey.
meditation.
Because this is the time
Just
where insights
relax.
might come, emotion might get released. So just remain where you are and allow whatever it is to happen. Be sure to subscribe, comment about your experience. Wish you all the best in this beautiful life. Remember to breathe and remember to laugh. Peace.
Get bigger. Twinkies will do that to you,
What's that?
I said you got bigger, and then I said Twinkies will do that to you.
Yeah, they do.
Or chocolate milk.
So an exercise just like that can lower your blood pressure levels. It definitely reduces stress, anxiety.
What did you search on the internet for? Would you text me what you send search on the internet for that, please?
Yeah, you want me to send that video to you?
No, just what you searched on the internet. It'll come up for me if I do something on iPad and phone.
Yeah, I'll send that video to you.
Thank you.
Um, so yeah, how do you feel right now versus when you started the video?
I feel like I could eat a little bit more than I could before we started the video.
So that's a good thing, yeah.
Oh, I hope so. Even though
What else did you notice?
my breast could be held longer than what he was instructing me to do.
That's really good, yeah. That's really good.
Mr. Have you ever smoked
Like cigarettes?
or cannabis or cigars or cigarillos or
Yeah, for sure.
what do you smoke? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, I smoked cigarettes for quite some time.
That,
Um, I
that'll
smoked
kill you.
I smoked weed. I smoked cigars from time to time, but I don't do any of that now.
Do you know what's legal now in Missouri?
Weed?
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Why is it unfortunate?
Well, weed, people abuse weed. They instead of using it for medicinal purposes, they tend to
They do a bunch of it one time and then wait too long to do a bunch of it.
right, they're using it for the wrong reasons. And it doesn't do anything good for them. You've seen a pothead, they're completely disconnected with reality.
Very,
Yeah,
very.
it's not a good habit. Um,
Touche.
this is the natural way of what we just did is the natural way to get high on your own supply. So, like if you're ever feeling super stressed, anxious, whatever, and just want to change your mood state, it's a great way to start the morning, great way to end the morning, end the day. That personally gives me tons more energy than I thought I had. Not now. I'm either relax. It's like a calm energy though, like an energy that I can focus more, can relax more. And that combined with meditation, which is really when you break down meditation, it just means like you close your eyes and listen to music, or you close your eyes and you uh just keep just like keep focusing on your breath. That's as simple as that. Like no need to get complex. And there's no such thing as a bad meditation. It doesn't exist. Like bad meditation doesn't exist because you're just getting better every time that you do it. So most people are stressed out of their minds because they don't have these tools, you know. But if you practice these tools, it's not life isn't going to be easy per se, but it's going to be a heck of a lot easier than not using these tools.
Doing it with some just really fine grit, heavy gritted sandpaper versus fine gritted sandpaper.
In a way, yeah. In a way. Now, if you look, let's see here.
I can't. I'm here, not there. Talk to
See, I'm gonna share my screen. So yeah, the brain is like this. It's like you're carving out new pathways in the forest that
you.
sometimes
Over a few
you
times.
have to chop away at the. Sometimes you're gonna have to chop through, you're gonna need a machete to start to clear that pathway. You're gonna use some equipment to clear it out, but once you have a pathway, it becomes pretty easy to travel down,
Yes.
which is exactly everything that we do when we're working together, and you have to choose, what pathway you choose in life makes a big difference.
Yes, it does, Mr. Dr. Miller.
So you can choose always, that's the thing that I keep repeating is we have to we choose different pathways in life, but the depending on the one that we travel down is going to lead to different things. um it's like with life, you can choose to exercise, that's hard, right? Or you can choose
Eat crap.
to eat crap, and that's also hard, because think about it, it's very difficult to exercise, and it's difficult, but it's also difficult to eat bad food and sit on your butt, because you become a slob in the end. That's difficult. So you can either choose to learn, that's difficult, or you can choose to scroll social media and have your brain rot all day, or play.
I could do that, Mr. Touchman, but I can't because my mom won't let me on social media back. Because apparently there's still lawsuits going on about me and something or other.
Well, good. Yeah, you don't want to be on there anyway. It's a desolate place.
No, that's the place where people do like meth, drugs, cocaine,
Right.
heroin.
Well, then I'll say that you're 100 miles ahead of me, because luckily you never had suffered from a drug addiction problem. Like you're miles ahead of me in being able to control your impulses.
There was one time when I had just a skosh of cannabis, but it wasn't much. So
Well, you're miles ahead of me in that aspect, that you're able to control your impulses enough. So all we're doing is just strengthening your ability to, once again, of the things that you choose to do and the things you choose not to do. So next time we have a conversation, before you just kind of blurt out something, try to catch yourself before you do it.
I was a catcher when I played baseball for.
No, try to be aware, and
I was giving you an off topic out of the blue.
but you just did it right there, what you're trying not to do.
Touche.
So you have to catch yourself and start to begin to, because that in itself is creating a stronger personality and a stronger, being able to resist the impulse to just blurt out things, because it's not going to get you anywhere in life. If you have to, but you're able to change that, which is powerful. Like, you're not the same person as you were yesterday. The more that you catch yourself wanting to blurt out something, and then you just stop, even if it's just one time, the more you repeat that, the better you're going to get at that. And the better your focus and concentration is as a result of that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I'm not a possum.
Right? See, you just did it right there. We're going to need to get you a dog, like a clicker.
Or a dog leash that zaps whenever you use it, when it's the dog to shut up.
Not that extreme, but
You call that extreme, I call that a smart solution.
well,
Close to apply.
whatever it takes, whatever it takes to get you on the right. Have you ever heard of Pavlov's dog?
I have, but I don't remember. You do the same thing over and over and expect different results.
It's close. Now let me show you this, because we are the same. So let's look at Pavlov's dog, right? Experiment. So this is what we call conditioning, but we can condition ourselves. So in that experiment, he brought the dog food.
Yes.
And at first, the dog it started to associate the bell with food, essentially. So first he brought the food, then and the dog's obviously gonna drool over that. It's food. Let me
Yes.
try to share my screen. So right here, he would bring the food to the dog, right? And it would salivate. And
Yeah, because
then
it got used to the
started to
bell,
he would
and then he
ring
started,
and
and
then give
then after a while,
Yeah.
he after a while he started when you ring the bell, the dog would still think there'd be food, but he quit putting food there, and the dog would still salivate over the food over the being used to getting food whenever he hears the bell.
exactly. And that is the same thing for us because we're conditioned in so many different ways that we don't even realize it. So if we realize that we're conditioned, then we might as well condition ourselves. So that's like after you exercise, reward yourself, give yourself a treat. So you'll want to repeat that behavior. So like maybe after you just did a hard day of whatever that you did and you stayed focused, reward yourself.
Yes.
Like and that's how you're going to learn better and more efficiently. It's pretty simple when you think about it.
Yes, it is.
So that would be that's your homework is to after you finish one of these things that was difficult and you had to do it, then give yourself a little bit of reward, whatever you think that may be, because it's going to make it easier. And you're doing great. I can see so many changes in such a very short amount of time since we've been working together.
I don't have to wear the same clothes every day, so they don't stink horribly. Just discourage.
Catch yourself, remember? Because it's if you want to be a comedian, then that's a great pathway for you to travel down. But remember, being a paid comedian, if you do aspire, that's not an easy job. So maybe that's something you want to explore as a career. Okay, so if you don't want to do that, then you have to remember if
Be
you're
more
if you're
mature.
applying to a job, let's just imagine that I'm your boss. I'm not, and you're coming in for an interview and you just blurt out random things. The dude's gonna can you immediately. He's gonna say, hell, I'm not gonna hire that guy, you know? So catch yourself because you know that you can do it. Start to catch yourself more and more. Keep practicing these series of exercises, which I'm going to send you that video, and you're on the right track. You're on the right pathway. Just keep going down that same pathway. All the exercises, I promise you, it pays off because it's kind of like you're cultivating a garden. So a lot of times when you're cultivating a garden, you don't get the ripe tomatoes immediately. It's you don't get the rewards from working hard on that garden. But
You
over
grow, you have to wait for the vine to mature and the tomatoes to grow, and you have to wait for them to become ripe, and then you pick them. Or you eat them.
exactly Exactly. So it takes patience and time and persistence because sometimes another storm may come by and completely that like a setback may come up in life. But if you the more you practice gardening and being the gardener of your own mind, the better you're gonna get at it. And the breath holds, the breathing, the meditation, the exercise, the focus and concentration, that alone is neuroplasticity. Just the fact that you learn new information and then you focus. an inhibition. Once again, you caught yourself. Okay, awesome. I did it again. Time to reward myself. You're just like Pavlov. It's just like Pavlov's law right there.
Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, well, I call it Pavlov's law because it applies to us too. So keep up the good work. It's gonna pay off. Just keep telling yourself that and know that it will. So you're on the
Yes.
right track. Okay.
Not the, I hate like not the left track or the last track.
Catch yourself.
I can't try. I'm not wearing a baseball glove.
You got to start concentrating, dude. You're getting there though.
Thank
All
you.
right. Adios.
Porque no habla español, señorita. Tata Tulu. After I heard, I'll say that.
Toodaloo.
Busy.
Adios.